Yo, I'm watching Andrew cook this girl. He literally told her straight up what it is. Hold up, I gotta show you guys this. This is hella funny. But first, let's play the intro. Let's go.
This moment right now, this feels real. But is it?
Now you see, when your identity is defined by society, you cannot resist it. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the resources to understand that something's being put over on you. You cannot but help believe the definition of you.
Alright?
This.
Whatever podcast. Yo, this is amazing. We just pop out with a video like this, but hello everyone. Alright, so kind of like a brief explanation. So this girl explained how she has a boyfriend from so many years, and she does these things that basically degrades the manhood out of him. Unfortunately for Andrew, he had to hear this, and he is now I gotta show you guys this. Alright, so this part, let me replay it for you guys. Alright, so
I dealt with all.
he's basically saying he's basically saying leave the man, like let him be, like let him be free. Like, what is wrong with you, right? And she's all like, well, you know, like he's he has given consent to this. So let me show you guys this.
All sorts of personal baggage, trauma, all sorts of things, right? Just like everybody else has. That is not an excuse for me to be a horrible person.
But you learn from it.
I don't get a pass. Like, no one's ever going to be like, well, Andrew, you being a horrible bastard, I'm going to go ahead and give you the pass on that because of past trauma. But for some reason, reflexively, women go, because horrible thing done to me. I was a perfect angel till some man corrupted me, so therefore doing horrible things to other people is acceptable. It's not
right there. Look at her face. Yo.
acceptable.
I was traumatized when Azin was spitting my cup. I'm not spitting in anybody else's cup this time.
I mean, I think I actually just saw you put something in my cup.
You wish.
What the fuck? Okay, all right. Thank you, Rachel, for the soup chat, by the way.
With collagen.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we have a chat here from Lucas. Can you read it, Deborah?
Yes. We missed that, to go back to that one from before, whenever. Nice PB Herman
That's
response.
right.
It's patently obvious that you're quite the highbrow intellect. Nevertheless, I've been married 22 years plus 2 kids. Oh, and by the way, my billing rate is $12.50 an hour, so do the math.
Wait, are you crying? Are you crying? Are you crying? Are you crying because you did horrible fucking things to a person?
Yeah, that's the funny part. Yo, look at her face.
No, I just...
She was like stone faced, like cold, like no feelings at all. I don't know. She's like crying, red face.
You need to cry. It's good for you to cry. That's, you know what that's called? It's called taking responsibility.
It's not like I get that, but you gotta understand, like, people aren't fucking perfect. People make mistakes, and we can learn from that. You shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm a fucking human being just because I didn't recognize something. I can change and I can grow.
Oh, boo-hoo. Oh, you did a horrible thing to a person, and you...
I like how she's looking around trying to get some agreement from the girls. Like, oh, come on.
Out that you need to stop being horrible.
Well, no one fucking told me I was doing a fucking horrible thing to somebody.
Take some accountability for the horrible fucking things that you're doing. And you should cry about it because it's fucking awful. It's awful.
So you never treated a girl like shit before?
No, I've never made a woman sleep on the ground like a dog and took her from walks and exploited her mental illness. It's psychotic.
And you know what? He doesn't... I don't even know if he has a fucking mental illness, so that's a fucking assumption.
He sleeps on the floor like a dog in his own request.
He wanted to. I didn't ask him to fucking do that. He wanted to do that. That was his choice. I told him he could sleep on the effing bed. He wanted to sleep on the floor.
The guy comes over and wants to cut off his arm. Are you going to be like, well, it was his choice?
I told him he could sleep on the bed. He chose to sleep on the floor. How is that my fucking fault?
Because you have agency and accountability. And
so does he. As an adult, he can choose to sleep on the floor. He can choose to sleep on the bed. That's not.
You
That
have a
doesn't make
duty.
me a
Listen,
horrible
listen.
fucking.
I like how she's looking
You have a duty.
at the girl.
An accountable duty because you are mentally well.
So
You
if he
have
wants
a-
to sleep
you
on the
have a
floor, I should
duty
say,
to
hey,
not
get
be
up
a
on the
horrible
bed.
human
Wait,
being.
guys, one
Get
at
up
a
on the
time,
bed.
one at a
Get
time,
up on
one
the
at a-
bed.
one
Because
at-
that is not fair to me to tell a person how they should be living their life. If he wants to live on the floor, he can live on the floor. If he wants to live on the bed, he can get up on the bed and sleep on the bed. I gave him that option.
But if you didn't play the part of like him being your pet, would he still do that? If you just treat him like a normal human being instead of a dog?
I mean, I don't
Because
go
if
there.
that's what he wants, then maybe if you just stopped doing that, he wouldn't find use with you of that anymore.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just told him he could sleep on the bed. I never said, hey, you can do this or you want this. He chose to sleep on the floor. That was
Yeah,
his.
well, look how quick those fake tears dried up.
Yo, Andrew. Yo, look at how quickly those tears dried up. I'm not lying when I say that. You know how there's predatory people out there? I really mean this. I really agree with this. The idea that there's predatory men and there's predatory women. That's an example of a predatory woman right there. Yo, out of nowhere, the tears just
Treat him
went
like
away.
a normal human being instead of a dog.
I mean, I don't
Because
go
if
there.
that's what he wants, then maybe if you just stopped doing that, he wouldn't find use with you of that anymore.
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I just told him he could sleep on the bed. I never said, hey, you can do this or you want this. He chose to sleep on the floor. That was
Yeah,
his.
well, look how quick those fake tears dried up.
Oh, cool, bro.
Oh yeah, I like that. Look at all those tears just dried up. You're like, oh, cool, bro. It's, yo,
Dried up.
Oh, cool, bro. That's really great.
Awkward.
yo, that's funny.
Someone asked a question earlier. We
Yo.
didn't
Like
Yeah,
the, I like that you invalidate the fact that someone actually has emotion because you think that I'm some psycho, but yeah, you actually think you're some god, right? Like you think you're the best
I
dog.
don't think I'm a god.
That's
I
not
think
cool.
but here's the thing, right? It's like, it's not godly. It's not me thinking
Well, are
I'm a
you
god
God?
Wait,
to tell you to
you-
stop being a fucking horrific human being and
Well, he
putting a
wants to
man on
attack
the
me.
floor, putting him on the floor, treating him. making
I
him
didn't
a
put him on the
fraction in
effing
your
floor, and I
teeth
made that
in your
very
coats
clear.
and laugh
I
in your
gave the
butt.
option to sleep on the bed. I gave him that option. I didn't say,
Oh,
hey,
how
go sleep on
benevolent
the
of you.
floor.
How
I didn't tell him
benevolent
to
of you.
sleep on the
Let's get
floor.
you a
He
medal.
has the option to sleep on the bed. He chose to do that. So he has every right to do that, or he has every right to sleep on the bed. He has a 30-year-old man. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. I gave him the
You
option
have
as a
no
bed.
responsibility, no accountability, no duty whatsoever.
What, do you want me to grab him by his arms and put him on my effing bed?
No,
Like,
how
I don't
about-
know.
how about
I'm
instead
not
you get him some
controlling
help? How about you
what
get him
he
some
does.
help? Can
What?
you get him some help?
I don't know how. I'm not in control of a fucking 30-year-old.
You don't have to.
What? Okay, that's so contradict. Wait, I'm not in control of a 30-year-old yet. You're still. When you were describing the idea how you were keeping him there. Oh yeah, hey, hold this, hold that, hold this, do that. That means you have control. Yeah, you don't have control of that. Okay, that.
He can go. He
Okay,
can go to
okay, get him
anything to
help.
get the resources.
If you're in charge to the point where you can treat him like a coat rack and hang your jacket on him, you think you can't take him? You think if you say, hey boy, come on and get in the car because I'm going to take you over to the clinic so that they can get you mentally evaluated. He's not going to go with you. You just don't have any duty here. You have
No,
no
I mean I've
responsibility?
taken him to get an Obama phone. He got an Obama phone. I've taken him to get food stamps. I've put in the time to actually take care of this person and make sure they're trying to get steps towards going somewhere else.
Because you get off on torturing him.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't make him stand as a coat rack and hang your coats.
I
so that
don't
you and your friends could
necessarily
laugh.
offers to take people's coats. Like he offers to actually help out.
I mean, the story kind of changes by the second so that you can make it sound like it's less horrible than what it is. You have a duty, you have a responsibility. You're crying because it's the first time anybody's ever told you that. How did you get through life? How did you get this far in life without somebody telling you that you're not allowed to do that to people?
Damn.
Because maybe you're making it seem bad, worse than it actually is.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, maybe you're making it try to seem like it's not as bad as it actually is, because that's another form of validation to look at me.
Damn.
Okay, well, we have going to, unless Andrew, did you have more? Or?
You shit on me for crying,
No,
and then you
I'm
say it's
done.
not okay for me
Yeah,
to fucking
good,
cry.
good. I'll shit on you. You know, I'm not shitting on you for crying, right?
You said,
I'm
are
saying
you
cry.
really fucking
You-
crying right
you
now?
absolutely
And then you
should
said I
cry.
should fucking cry. So what? Make
Good,
up your goddamn
cry.
mind.
Good, cry. Good.
Yeah, I fucking will cry.
You need to. What you're doing is horrific. Good, cry about it. Cry more.
Fuck.
You say that I'm the fucking abusive one. You're telling me to fucking go cry.
Let's move on from this.
Yeah. I'm
Fucking
sorry,
want to
baby.
be
I'm
my
sorry
dom?
for
Why don't
your
you
life.
fucking be my dom?
Okay, but like, yeah, I mean, she's bringing up the idea that, oh, you don't want me to cry, and then you want me to cry. He's like, all right, then cry then if you want, cry.
Go cry.
Let's move on from this.
Yeah. I'm
Fucking
sorry,
want to
baby.
be
I'm
my
sorry
dom?
for
Why don't
your
you
life.
fucking be my dom while you're at it? Tell me what the
sorry.
fuck you do.
I'm sorry,
Tell me
your
when I
mouth
should
is
go to the
actually
fucking
doing
bathroom.
bad. No
You
effect
want him to
on
be
me,
your
my
dom?
bad.
Andrew, she's looking for, she's switching roles. She was the sub. She was the dom. Now she wants to be a sub. Andrew's a married man, just letting
I'm
you
just
know, so
saying
he's
he's-
probably not available. She's
Yo,